The third day of Trinity Clark's trial began this morning. Clark, along with another driver, accused of drag racing along a stretch of Magnolia Avenue in January of 2023. The two cars running a red light, hitting a truck driven by 65-year-old Michael Williams, killing Williams. Just about an hour ago, we learned Clark had been found guilty on all charges. Now, again, we've been watching some of this video of the crash that was caught on a car wash camera. It was shown to the jury during the state's closing arguments. Clark was traveling at about 109 miles per hour shortly before the crash happened. The state argued that if Clark had been going the speed limit, Williams would have successfully made a left turn as he was pulling out. Now, they also point toward the speeding as proof of the drag racing charge. The defense asked the jury to drop the charge, arguing there is no evidence to prove it. Well, Clark was found guilty on numerous counts, including vehicular homicide by drag racing, reckless aggravated assault, and driving on a suspended license. Now, Clark's sentencing is set for September 26th. Counting down the Big 7 list for you now, District Attorney Ryan Desmond has asked the judge to reconsider its recusal in the case of a former Heritage High School teacher who faces multiple child sex charges. 51-year-old Shane Ruiz was indicted on multiple charges of continuous sexual abuse of a child, trafficking for a commercial sex act, exploitation of a minor by electronic means, and more. Now, the DA is asking the court to reconsider the disqualification of the office from the case. In granting the recusal, the court found investigator Joseph Perry in conflict on the case. The DA's office has discussed with the State Attorney General's office to determine if there is grounds for an appeal of the disqualification. Moving down the list now, tonight Knoxville police searching for a man accused of attempted second-degree murder. KPD is looking for 40-year-old Mariko Jackson. Now, he is wanted for attempted second-degree murder after a domestic incident on Monday. KPD did not share any additional information about the incident that led to the charges against Jackson. Anyone with information, though, about his whereabouts needs to call East Tennessee Valley Crime Stoppers, and we've got that phone number for you. It's right there on your screen. I'll read it off. It's 865-215-7165. Tennessee Bureau of Investigation has released a new age progression image of missing Hawkins County child Summer Wells. This is what she looked like when she disappeared. You know, she's been missing since 2021 when she was just 5 years old. Now, she was last seen at her home in Hawkins County, and despite massive search efforts, no trace of her has ever been found. Now take a look. This is the updated photo TBI released today, created by a forensic artist. This is what they believe Summer may look like today. Now, anyone with information on her whereabouts is urged to call 1-800-TBI-FIND. Next on the 7, we have an update on a shooting. We now know that the identity of the victim who was killed in the shooting at an apartment complex in West Knoxville. 65-year-old Alfred Wanderling was shot and killed by Timothy Lee, who is charged with first-degree murder, aggravated domestic assault, and other charges. Officers showed up to the Copper Point Apartments complex around 9:30 yesterday morning, where they found Wanderling shot. Now, he was taken to a nearby hospital where he later died. As for Lee, investigators say he drove away from the scene in a pickup, but investigators were able to track him in Blount County using license plate readers. The investigation, by the way, still underway tonight. And for our final Big 7 story for you this evening, the U.S. Secretary of Education, Linda McMahon, was in East Tennessee today as part of the Returning Education to the States tour. Tennessee is the third stop as she plans to visit schools across all 50 states and works to fulfill President Trump's commitment to return education to the states. Now, today she talked with local leaders, teachers, parents, students at Grand Oaks Elementary School in Anderson County. She toured classrooms, read a book to the students, and then went on to host a roundtable discussion where they talked about teaching practices and what the dismantling of the Department of Education would look like.
In order to do that, I want to really make sure that we are meeting the needs of individual states so that we can talk to the governors and the superintendents in those states and say, you know, here's how we can be helpful, here are some of the things we think you should take a look at, or, wow, your state is really incredible, let us take from you and talk to other states about that.
McMahon also attended the University of Tennessee today to hold a seminar discussion on how states will handle taking over the responsibility of education. A moped driver is in critical condition after a crash with a Waste Connections truck. It happened in Knoxville. As a matter of fact, it happened this morning at Division Street and Carey Street near the Knox County Juvenile Court. Police say the woman driving the moped is now being treated at UT Medical with life-threatening injuries. Crash reconstruction investigators are currently leading this case.